Title: Why You Stay Up Too Late and How to Fix It. If you keep staying up way later than you planned, even when you're exhausted, you're not broken, lazy, or bad at routines. You're dealing with something called revenge bedtime procrastination. It's more common than you think. People stay up because it's the only time in the day that feels like it belongs to them. It's a grab for autonomy. Today I'll show you why this happens and the simple system that helps you take back your nights without losing your me time. Revenge bedtime procrastination happens when your day is packed with responsibilities and constant interruptions. Your brain goes, I didn't get any time for myself, so I'm taking it now. It's a survival mechanism for your sanity. So instead of going to bed, you scroll, snack, watch videos, or wander around the house. You aren't being lazy. It's not because you want to be awake, but because you want control. You want to feel like the boss of your own time. This isn't a discipline problem, it's a decompression problem. Your brain is trying to reclaim its lost freedom. There are three main reasons people fall into late night spirals. Understanding them is the first step to fixing them. First, overloaded days. If your day is nonstop, your brain delays sleep just to get some much needed breathing room. When every minute is scheduled for someone else, the night is the only time you can finally just exist. Second, no transition ritual. Most people go straight from doing to bed, which feels far too abrupt for the brain. Your mind needs time to downshift. Without a buffer, your brain resists the end of the day because it isn't ready. Third, screen stimulation. Phones and TVs keep your brain in day mode, making the transition to sleep feel impossible. The light and the content keep you alert. You think you're relaxing, but you're actually keeping your brain revved up. The fix is simple. Give yourself me time before you're exhausted. We call this the reverse me time system. Instead of waiting until 11 p.m., you build a planned decompression window earlier in the evening, like right after dinner. It can be 10 minutes of a hobby, a short walk, or just sitting quietly. The key is that it happens while you still have energy. When your brain knows it will get downtime, it stops stealing it at midnight. You've already satisfied the need for freedom. You don't need a long, complicated routine. Just 3 simple steps will transform your nightly experience. First, the shutdown cue. Turn off work mode, put your phone in another room, and dim the lights to signal the end. Second, the reset minute. Do one tiny task, like prepping tomorrow's outfit, to give your brain a sense of closure. This small action tells your brain that today is officially over and tomorrow is already handled. No more to-do anxiety. Third, the wind-down activity. Try light stretching or reading a physical book to shift your body into sleep mode. This is about physical signals. You're telling your nervous system that it is safe to power down and rest. Stop thinking of sleep as the end of your day. Think of it as the beginning of tomorrow. It's an investment, not a loss. You just need to schedule your freedom earlier so your brain doesn't have to fight for it at night. Take back your sleep. Try the reverse me time system tonight. You'll thank yourself tomorrow. Thanks for watching.